Good afternoon, everyone. It's a joy to hear from you. It's a joy to be able to speak to you, and it's a joy that you're receiving this information with the joy that you are. It really does my heart good, and I hope that it resonates good with you guys. Truth is such an incredible experience. Honesty and truth have always been, to me, key factors, in consciousness and happiness and all that. The reason this is going to be a short question and answer video, I hope. I'm bad, but a couple questions here. One in particular I thought was life-threatening. I thought that should be addressed, and I'm addressing them with you guys, because if you got it by now, I'm educating you and teaching you so that you will become great healers yourself. And we all need to be together and hold hands and all become good healers and change the way this world is just doing things. It's just not good. One lady came in just ranting and raving, and so they decided to put her on a testimonial tape. I've never done this in my life. We have a quite large books full of written testimonials. So we did put her on the YouTube. I hope that you like these testimonials. We have literally thousands of them. Some extreme, incredible. I've been filmed in Fox News and all types of stories about regeneration of tissue that maybe I'll put on my website so you can see some of the things of the past that's happened to us to help you see the level that this is really working at. Most of these, some of these people think herbs are medicines, and you'll see that kind of in this video where this lady feels that she's taking medicines, but some of the islands think herbs are medicinos, and so we look at them as regenerating tissue and the ability to accelerate cleaning of the body. Our whole focus is health of the body. We want to get people out of this idea of diseases and the treatment of diseases and things like this, because it's insanity in the first place, and it's not truth in the second place, and it disempowers you in the third place. So some of the easier ones. Oh, this one I wanted to address here was Dan, and this lady wrote to Dan about how I push fruits over vegetables. You betcha. The best way I can tell you is get up, work yourself. You don't have to do it real quick, but work yourself up into a fruitarian lifestyle. Not that you have to live that way. I don't push anything like that. But get up there sometime and live exclusively on fruits for several months, and then try eating a salad. And then you can tell me your experience. But I already can tell you the experience, and it's happened to me and hundreds of other people that I've gotten to these higher levels, and we all have the same experience. So it's really about what you experience. I don't deal with mental thoughts and ideas and opinions. What I teach you here and what I try to give forth here is what I see and know and experience as truth. And they're from years of experience as a fruitarian, and as a raw foodist, which includes vegetables, and just my experiences. But you can see that in Arnold Ehret's work. You can go back to a lot of the old greats and read their works, and we all experience pretty much the same thing. So it's no big deal, though. Everybody's at their own level. Dan, we're all working. And just because I have students doesn't mean that they go into these higher levels, and it's okay with me. Dan's a great guy, and he's really doing a lot of great work out there. I will oppose digestive enzymes, and that's out there. Hippocrates now is into that, and all these people, and it's like, no, what they don't understand. I'm still practicing, and I will admit it, because I learn the most from you guys. I learn. You don't learn anything in school. You learn the ABCs. Where you really learn is seeing, a couple 100,000 people and their experiences and what they're telling you. And I can tell you digestive enzymes is involved with an endocrine gland, and you never take what an endocrine gland needs to supply you. It's a treatment-based thinking, and remember, we're living right now in treatment-based thinking. You got all your sulfur compounds again. I think we went over that. Glucosamine, chondroitins. They throw it in dog foods now. So a lot of these superfood blends, they got great superfood blends, some of these companies, but then they throw digestive enzymes, probiotics, all the crap, palm scum, and it's like, can't you just make a good superfood? Hopefully ours is a good superfood. So no big deal. Just because Dan has a little different take on that. Here's another important thing I definitely wanted to get over to you, is that when I'm talking to you, I'm talking about detoxification. How you live your life outside of that, okay, if you want some nuts, okay, I don't care. I can eat handfuls of them, but boy, I feel it bad when you do that. Remember, God put a hard shell around a nut for some reason. I always look at the coconut and think, such a good nut. Why such a hard shell, But it's not important to really balance out when you're not detoxifying, but when you're detoxifying, that is truly an art. And that's when you don't do the proteins and you don't do these things when you're detoxifying. Now, Dan the man on a journey like that, I'd be sucking down coconut, God's blend, I'd be sucking down a bunch of stuff and really bringing in the nutrition at the same time he's detoxifying doing this. So yeah, there's different times you're doing different things. So just remember that. There's no conflict here. We all are friends and we all work together here. So, we're all at different levels. Someone asked me about what I thought about wild berries. Boy, I wish we could get a lot of wild berries. I had, I was raised having farms, and we had a lot of wild blackberries and blueberries. Boy, I tell you, nothing like wild berries. I only use the wild herbs, and we have organically grown herbs as well. The trouble with wild crafted herbs now is that it's like the fishing out here. The commercial fishermen have literally taken the nets and just sucked all the fish out of the ocean, and the same thing with wild crafting. So we have to plan that there's a lot of humans now on the planet. We got to be able to grow organically or ocean ponics. That to me is another step above hydroponics. Good stuff. Thanks for the comment, guys. I really love you guys. Thank you. And thanks for reading my book. I appreciate that. I put off writing a book for years because I said there's so many on the market that what's another book on the market? But, everybody's steering away from truth a little bit. And so I felt that a little more focus on true detoxification would be at hand. Now, this is one of the reasons, and I'm going to hit my spiritual videos soon. I'll get down that line too, but I'm so doggone busy here. This is the question from Harriet, and I have a very large tumor in my breast by the armpit. I do not want to be cut up or have chemo or any other garbage. Okay, so. Just take your case, Harriet, and this will represent most breast tumors, but really almost all cancers. Depending how big this is and how hard it is. If it's real hard, I would suggest that you use castor oil packs on there. It acts like Laetrile to help loosen this up. At the same time, the blockage is in your kidney here. Which breast? Did you tell me? You didn't say which one. Doesn't matter though. Let's say it's the right one. Your blockage is in this kidney, and that backs up your lymph nodes right here, and then backs it up in the breast here. Now, the kidney is controlled by the adrenal gland on top of it, and the neurotransmitters is most responsible for the functioning of the kidneys.